Alright guys, we're back for the Glorious Games War Showcase, the left side. So the only champion I've got the same is Silk here, who is going to help a couple times. I saw that, so Silk, similar to what I did on the right side, is going to rip through White Tiger, no problem. What I did see, I didn't see the fight, but I saw that someone had in one of the chats, like, that Silk was good for the Dust fight as well. So I figured if I can get through this White Tiger one so easily, I'll test out Silk against Dust. And I did one test run and then switched up my champions and decided to try that again. So Silk is going to work for the Dust fight as well, but you're going to have to rely more on your intercepting skills. But it is going to work. So rip through that first fight, no problem. Now we're going to use Silk for Dust here. The main thing is you still got to focus on the getting to your 10th hit before you drop a special. And watching out for your the amount of dust that you have on you at any given time, because you don't want to get the storm going. So if you have too much dust, you don't want that, so you'll have to back up. Here at the beginning there, I've now triggered the I got too much dust on me. I triggered the unblockable. She's unblockable for the rest of the fight. You do have the invulnerability boost from the node, so I get hit twice there, but that's fine. We get our intercept, and now and I can get my mid combo heavy, no problem. But here I get to my 10th hit, can drop my special 2 because the 10th hit will remove the power sting. Even at special 2, Silk really nice there to help with the evade. And now again, it's just about if I can get a couple intercepts in, it's not too bad. You get the evade assist with Silk as well, so it's really not bad. There's a nice accidental striker, didn't want that, but evade the special 1 and just go for a couple intercepts. It is obviously, the other thing is that still the power gain node. If you don't have a heal block, which you get from putting on 5 non-damaging debuffs, so easy to get the passive heal block with Silk, but if that passive heal block falls off and you get to the 20 hits on that gray timer, like counter on the right under Dust, then it's going to trigger that passive power gain. If you don't have the heal block, I suggest backing away, wait for that, let Dust throw a couple specials, and then you'll be fine. There again, I got over 20 hits, so hit 10 hits on the counter, removed the power sting, and able to do it again. So it's right here, got through the, got over 10 hits, but it's fine. We end up going with a striker, a combo here, again, over 40, could throw the special 1, and finish off Dust. So it worked out really, really well. Just have to rely more on your intercepting. Now I'm going to go left now towards Agent Venom. This one here is your reinvigorated, unblockable, never back down. Now I did do this on my main account. I think I still used Viv for the Dust, and I used Viv for this fight as well, but Onslaught absolutely wrecks this. But the Viv fight, I've done this fight in War. This is on path 1. So I'm used to this fight with Viv, but also Onslaught absolutely destroys him. So we can just do a couple special ones. Make sure we heavy a few times to pause our debuffs, and then I can drop a big special 2 for the massive degen, and we'll just absolutely rip through this Agent Venom here. There, I just forgot about the distance on the heavy there for a second, but that's fine. But first couple fights, absolutely destroyed here. Just build to a special 2 now, and goodbye. That is pretty much the end of it. We got 20 of those degens, and he is melted. Next fight up, I brought Chavez to help with Maestro here. And you could use Magneto. I use Magneto all the time. for Maestros in war, but here I'm going to use Chavez. I'm just going to make sure that I keep up my negative zones, which is the full heavy, because he can get some extra power gain on this one. So we'll just keep up the negative zones. I am used to evading his specials because I've fought him a lot. once you get it down, you're good to go. Do be careful. I guess when he gets his a certain amount of cosmic radiation, that the his specials you'll be rooted, which can always happen. That's just in his kit in general. But here we're gonna go for a big special 2, and he's almost down. Get a nice striker counter into another full heavy to get the negative zone back up. And it's really not too bad from here. So I think here he's he's got, I was rooted during that special 2, but was prepared. Made another special, and yeah, not too bad with America Chavez. We're going to go for a big special 2 to finish this off. So very nice fight with Chavez. Next, we're going to use Onslaught for Atuma. Again, you'll be able to build up a lot of the neuroshocks. All of, I think, Onslaught stuff is physical, not energy, so you're not going to be feeding the energy back on this one. So like any energy attacks, they'll get healed, but here with Onslaught, it's pretty easy. Just have to be careful when he does get to his 20 charges that or above 18, he is going to be unstoppable, but you can just parry heavy. You can parry freely against against Atuma with Onslaught, because he is going to remove, he's going to put on a passive stun instead of letting Atuma try to remove it. In case when he purifies it, we'll put on a passive stun. So here again, we built up our neuroshocks and then turn them into degens with the special 2, and just absolutely melting Atuma here. There you can see he's got the unstoppable, but we're just going to parry it and it's gone. So pretty nice fight there with Onslaught. We're cruising through this left side here. Annihilus is just an ebb and flow intercept Annihilus. There's nothing else too crazy about it. I should have ripped through this one with Chavez, but I messed up, I think, one of my intercepts and got clipped. So, and then ended up having to finish off with Silk. But again, if your intercepts are on point here, grab the intercept. You can see right away doing a ton of damage. But I get clipped, which kind of sucked, because then if you get clipped, then when you dash back, you can go unstoppable, all that fun stuff. Baiting his special 1 sometimes can be annoying, but for the most part, it's just a ebb and flow intercept Annihilus. If you can get those intercepts in, you will be golden. But it's not too bad. Here I go for the special 2. Even while he's got the protection up, if you have some high level champions, you're still going to be doing a lot of damage, even with the protection up. But I tried my best, wanted to get the solo, but I wasn't going to go back and redo everything. Got clipped got clipped on a special 1 dash back, and then ended up bringing in Silk to finish him off. So I'll let the music play for the rest of the Silk fight, and then I'll show you what I did for Bullseye and the boss for this round. All right, for Bullseye, which is probably one of the hardest fights on either side, the Stunning Reflection, Polka Dot Power, we are going to go with Iceman. Now, I did say that Iceman was a good option. I did use Dust in the other one, which worked out pretty well. Probably could have done it in one revive. I ended up using two. Iceman here has the Cold Snap on right away, so you can hit and avoid the his evade, and you have just enough time on the Cold Snap to get another special one. So as long as you have that Cold Snap on, you can ignore the evade, and you're going to continuously be able to spam special ones. Obviously, you do not want to stun because you'll get the Stunning Reflection. We don't have like Poison or Incinerates. We just have the Cold Snap. So the beginning of the fight, we are doing really, really well here. Everything is working out great. We get a striker into another special one. We are looking golden at this point. A nice heavy counter. Just keeping up the Cold Snap is the key here. I can even go for a nice, I can even intercept into it. We heavy to get some extra damage on the Frostbites. And then I'm going to go ahead here and get another special one off, and then what's going to happen is I accidentally parry trying to bait another heavy, and we'll never know if I'm going to get a solo on it because I do not have to do this fight ever again. So no solo. I tried to bring an Onslaught just to test him out. He did not work particularly well for me. I messed up, and I didn't want to waste potions on him, so I used whatever I had left in the tank for Onslaught and just died from the brute force damage and some chip damage there. So instead we heal up Iceman, the one revive that we used, and we did heal him up to full just in case, and did the same thing. Bait some heavies, keep up the Cold Snaps, just enough to gain enough power from the Polka Dot Power. Get clipped by a heavy, that's what we needed. And don't get a accidental parry. Special 2, we're just going to make sure that we evade the end there. And we got ourselves our special 1, so we're going to intercept with the special 1, keep the Cold Snap up, kind of get stuck in the corner here, but we can attack out and finish the fight here. One more heavy bait, and we're done. So 1 revive on Iceman, and then I do switch in Iceman. I remove Iceman, swap in Void, who I used on the right side for Destroyer, but I did see that Silk is also good for Destroyer, so I decided to go with Silk for this round. So we swipe in Void there, and then we are going to try out Silk. I figured if I die with Silk, I'll bring in Void. We do end up getting the solo with Silk, even with only 25% or so health, but we do get there. You cannot stun with Silk with your mid combo stun because he's stun immune, but you can take advantage of stun from the strikers. So just make sure that you keep up the keep up the heal block by putting on a bunch of non-damaging debuffs. Bait heavy attacks to get openings. Try and push to special 2 if you can, and Silk here absolutely wrecked Destroyer. So that is the left side with only 1 revive. Hopefully that helps. Let me know who you used for the left side in the comments. Always helps out everybody else. And I'll let the music play out, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.